How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Capital Mindset Show. It's going to be a brief video today. We're going to be going over some changes of the portfolio. So it's a bit sooner than I'd like normally to do a portfolio update, but just to showcase some key changes. One big key change, I already announced it already, so it shouldn't be a surprise. Just kind of showcase some of the implications and talking about a little bit about one of the speculative positions in the portfolio that's actually doing really well. Okay, so first things first, let's actually go over here to the portfolio and actually start talking about what is the big change that occurred. Again, it was already announced, and it's the complete sell of Gazprom. So again, like I didn't get the highest price on Gazprom possible. I sold it in officially. It was all gone in February the 23rd, 2022. And this filming of this video is on February 24th, 2022. So again, we didn't sell it at the highest point ever. I stated the reasons for selling it in the video announcing it, and so I won't really be going too much into that. All right. So aside from that, nothing's really changed on this side of the portfolio. Just that's no longer a piece of the pie. And going over here to the speculative side of the portfolio, we do see that one has actually been roaring as of late. And actually, let's go take a look at the price action. So in the past couple of days, I think it's up, 18% over the past 5 days. And you guys were probably watching. I saw some of you peeking in the portfolio when I was doing the update. But you guys probably saw that the cost basis went down because I actually added to the position right down here in the trough. And so we brought down that average cost to about 39.84. So some of you guys saw that update. And then so now it's roared a couple here. And basically, for the most part, what you guys have to understand is some news came out about their partnership with ICE, and as well as an individual from that company coming on board. So a lot of good news coming over from Overstock regarding the speculative aspects that I did like, right? Remember, I'm invested not for the core business, but for the other assets that they do own that I think can actually have huge implications, not just the buzzword of blockchain saying, oh, blockchain, blockchain, blockchain. They're actually trying to utilize that sort of technology to actually change the way a lot of things are done. So that is the main reason why I'm invested in. And because it's not the core piece of the portfolio of their assets, I am not, considering it a core position. However, taking a look over here back at the portfolio here, the actual speculative side of the portfolio has increased past the 10% marker. Am I selling any positions? No, not really, but it does restrict how much money I can actually put into speculative assets. Now, remember, I do not like to punish the winners, right? So if I do want to eventually add more capital to the portfolio, I cannot put in past what I think is 10% to the portfolio. So for the time being, I'm not going to be adding more capital to the speculative side. Okay, unless I start to take profits in other speculative assets. Okay, now remember when I said that I had purchased Alibaba and Tencent seemingly at the lows. We have broken those lows. So now the VIEs are now actually trading lower. So we do see some further negative sentiment from these assets. And I mean, I don't really call them assets because I don't really think they are assets. But I won't be going into that in detail here. Okay, so if I were to lose entirely these two positions, they will be respectively 0.55% and 0.47% each. Okay, so I won't really feel it. It'll just be about 1% of the portfolio gone. And I'm willing to do that. I still think by price action standards, they will increase in 2022 and 2023 as their VIEs are a little bit more coddled. Okay, fundamentally, I think there's nothing really connecting it there. But remember, it's also twofold. So if I criticize it and it goes down, I will partake in your suffering. All right. So that's that. And then, we have some positions here that are actually growing into into a very large position relative to what they used to be. You can kind of see them there. One of them I'm not really going to be talking about too much because it is a micro cap. I won't even highlight it here. I won't even mention it. So you guys can figure that out on your own if you're curious, and I'm sure you guys can find that. All right. Some of these other positions, again, like Greenwich Life Sciences, it is my worst performing investment by far in the portfolio. It is entirely speculative, and it's speculative more so towards the kind of, oh, if it works out, great, it's great for humanity. They're focusing on breast cancer research. So that's pretty much that. And again, I already told you my BurgerFi positions, my fun position. I throw in, the spare change here and there into BurgerFi. I do like their milkshakes. I'm not even joking. That is one of the main things Okay, so nothing fundamental about that. I think that they still need more quarters for me to actually do a real deep dive and kind of figure out what the valuation is. They're doing this acquisition with Anthony's or whatever. So yeah, it's so negligible. That's just my fund position. I have a right to have a fund position, and that's that one. All right. So aside from that, that's pretty much it regarding the portfolio. Just update on some changes. You guys probably are seeing that Facebook, or sorry, Meta, is rising in percentage terms of the portfolio. So that is happening as I add more and more and more. It is in the byte range, so I am actually buying bigger and bigger chunks. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so the biggest change is Gazprom was completely sold out of, unfortunately. I don't like to do it like that, but you got to do what you got to do. And again, the only two that I've ever done that to this year, and I didn't even do something like that last year. This year seems to already be kind of a weird year for me. So Gazprom and Activision were both sold immediately after that. All right. So interesting time, to say the least. Tech actually rallied today. So we saw, Amazon, Alphabet, Meta, all these companies, they started rallying today. Oh, I am actually, I changed Dropbox to accumulating. So I started accumulating, and I will be nibbling. So that's another change that happened as of yesterday. And that was the update. I haven't touched anything today. So as of yesterday, that is the strategy. So everything's up to date. And yeah, that's actually, yeah, that's it. So on that note, guys, if you guys enjoyed this quick update, let me know. And if you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see if you guys have content that you like that I make. Again, I usually go over individual companies. We do analysis here, and if you have any requests, drop them down below. I'm trying to get more and more out there. And again, I apologize for not posting on the 23rd of this month. It was a crazy day at work, so a lot of things going on in the world and such. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.